But in the process of doing that, it occurred to me that I was having trouble finding the right wrenches to work with. And over in that box there, which is a magnificent piece of tool storage space, it's sometimes hard to figure out where your metrics are and where your American standards are, and you know, it'd be nice to have all these hanging on a wall like I did up in Maine. So in this barn, I've got a metal post here, I've got a metal post here. There's really nothing in between this except tin on the outside wall and insulation on the inside wall. So what I do have is a big, pretty heavy duty piece of plywood that used to be on the back of Dad's truck, kind of like he had a set of sideboards on it, and it was like a sideboard tailgate kind of thing. It's not quite long enough to reach from here to here, but I brought up a 2x4 right here, which is long enough to reach from side to side. And what I can do is take all these tags down on this 2x4 across here, bolt it there and there, hang this board on that, and then get me a couple of little boards down at the bottom to attach it down there. And then I could hang all of my wrenches up on, put screws in it, and then put all my wrenches up, put all my metrics on one side and my standard on the other one, and adjust them to size across the board, organize it and everything. That would be a neat little project, and it would be one that I'd love to do, and I'd love to start doing that right away. At the moment, Todd and Lisa are here, but they went out for breakfast and got distracted and wound up in South Carolina somewhere, so I'm not sure when they're going to come back. But I thought I would just go ahead and start by taking down these tag plates and put that one board up there. And if they're still not here, I can bring Dad's big board up here and we can start working on how to mount it up on that. And this will be a process. Anytime you're doing something like this, it takes time, because once I get the board up there, it's going to take me a lot of time to organize the wrenches. But the good thing about that is I can air condition this. I have 2 air conditioners in here, and this is insulated all except for the door, which is, I don't know if you can insulate that kind of door. But, I can make it pretty cool in here while I do that kind of work. So I'm going to start by hanging this board. And by the way, I chose this board because it's not pressure treated, but with it being in and out of the weather, I don't have to worry about it rotting out. So this is a good place to use that. And also, I've got some other boards that would have worked really well for shelving boards, and I didn't want to waste one of them. So I figure I can use this to hang that up there, and then I can use some short boards to attach the bottom. And that'll also allow me to work around these plug-ins, because see, I've got a plug-in mounted over here, sort of right on top of that, but Dad's board will fit between these 2 plug-ins, and the long board, if I go up top with it, will work just fine up there. So that's the plan. That's the plan I got. The only plan I got. But it's a good one. I think it'll work. So I will put y'all down. By the way, y'all overheated a while ago and stopped working, so I put you in the refrigerator over there. And now you're chill. You're very chill now, which is not a bad thing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing when you've been overheated. Oh, I hear a truck. I need to go down to the other barn and get me a better hammer. But it's a start. You can begin to see where I'm going with this. And this is where I'm coming from. So, what I'm going to attempt to do is have all the metrics in one area and all the standards in one area and all the big wrenches and all the little wrenches and, you know, all kind of fun stuff like that, which is going to mean going through these and picking them out. And also these little tiny ones, I'm going to want to put them in a separate place. I might want to drive a whole bunch of nails and then come back and hang them up, because when I hang a few up and then drive a few nails, I have a few fall down. So this will be something that could take some time, but this year is a pretty good start. I'm going to go down the woods and get me a couple of short 2x4s. I can run one behind here and one over there. That way I can, I'm going to make this a little sturdier. It's pretty sturdy now, but you know, when you drive nails into it, you can feel it waddling around. So a couple of little short pieces of scrap would work just fine. Okay, that's a start. Now that's my box end wrenches, and the box end wrenches have a end on them like this, which makes it easy to hang them. A wrench like this is more difficult to hang because there's no boxed end. The ends are open. That's why they call these open end wrench. So to hang these, I generally have to put 2 nails up here and 1 down here. So that'll be a whole nother thing. These are all metrics, and over here I have a bunch of these things, which are these little ratchet box ends, which are handy, and some places you just about have to have one of those to get to. And then all of these are, I think, open end, which sorts a lot of my wrenches. I mean, well, there's another one. That cleared this out considerably. Now, I think what I'm going to do is drive a few more nails up there, and then I'm going to need to drive some more nails to hang these ones. There's another one right there. So it's going to be a process that goes like that. I'll hang a few, I'll check on and see what we got. Might make some adjustments and hang a few more, you know, go like that. I feel like I ought to have some more big box ends, and I might have a toolbox just full of them somewhere around here. I might not exactly remember where they are. But when I moved, a lot of stuff went in toolboxes, and a lot of stuff went in cardboard boxes, and a lot of stuff went in other things, and to be honest with you, I can't say for sure where everything went. But, you know, like I say, as we go along, I may figure out more as what we're doing as we go along. That makes some kind of sense. We might not. I don't know. I'm just talking to myself. This rebar, I'll put these two right here together. I'll put this one over here. Okay. Now, I'll just leave that, and I might come over here and hang those little funky ratchet wrench things. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll just put 6 little nails over there and hang them. And we'll see what we got after that. I got a box inside this bag, and the box is coming apart. I'll just make them pull this stuff out of the box, throw the box away. Every time I try to take the box out, I spill what's in the bag. That's kind of a pain. That's kind of a pain. Now the idea that I was able to drive them nails and none of them jumped off of them nails, that means they're at a good angle. That's kind of a test, kind of an unofficial test there. This rebar. I could start with these metric ones, and I could put nails kind of up through here and put the shorter ones first. Let's see how it works, how well that works. What I want to be able to do is to drive more nails without having things jump off of that. So the best way to find that out is just to go over here and give it a try. Yeah, I'm going to take this box out of here. See if I can pour all these nails in this bag. I need something to work better than like that. Got this fishing out of there. So far so good, that fell off. I might have another batch of metrics and tanks around here too. You know, Dad had some little toolboxes that I'm not even sure if I ever even took his tools out of them. But at least, you know, if I have these here, it's a place to start. Because if I have a lot more wrenches, I may just want to take and do something like this down at the other barn, because I'm going to need wrenches down there too. You know what I mean? What do you mean, Butterbean? I might also be duplicating a lot of these. I've probably got a whole bunch of 1/2 inches and 9/16, and I might come back later, pull these out, move them, like I say, move them back to the other garage, and move them back there to the banjo shop. But, you know, at least getting a start, getting them somewhere, where I know where to find them is a good place to, it's a good thing to do. So I suppose I could just leave these ones here. This one is actually one of these. Those are brake wrenches. I said what I could do is just leave these over here. But now that I got those others out of here, I would have room to kind of lay these out in such a way where I can see them in this drawer. Let's just start